Okay, that was it.
That was it.
That was the start.
Okay.
So, hey guys, this is just a quick podcast with a very special guest with us today. We've got
Jonathan, hola.
Yes, so Jonathan has come from Brazil to visit us for a couple of weeks and do some work with us with the young people. And I thought it'd be a great opportunity just to interview you, to ask you some questions. But first of all, I thought it'd be really important for you guys to get to know Jonathan. So we're going to ask you some quick fire questions. Okay. So let's put the time on the clock.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? This will be quick answers, okay?
I'll try, yeah.
Here we go. So, ready, steady, go. Favourite colour?
Black.
Favourite film?
Marvel Infinity War.
Favourite band?
Skillet.
Favourite book?
Ooh, Crazy Love.
Favourite sport?
Football.
Easy. Favourite cartoon character?
Batman.
Favourite Bible story?
Oh, David and Goliath.
Brazil or England?
Oh, Brazil.
Guitar or piano?
Sorry. What?
Guitar or piano?
Guitar.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
iPhone or Android?
Android. Come on.
Who would win in a fight, Captain America or Spider-Man?
Captain America, come on.
So, I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
First of all, tell the guys what you've been up to in Brazil. Obviously, you live in Brazil, but you do a lot of different things there. What have you been doing in Brazil?
Okay, so in Brazil, I'm part of a mission called Mission Ver. It's a mission that my parents started in Brazil. We started a school there in the south, and up north, I'm really kind of engaged with the work there with young people. So I was young people's leader there in our church, but we do loads of different projects. So we do building projects where we build things and houses with gypsum. And
explain to the guys what gypsum is.
Gypsum is we have a mine in Brazil. It's like a huge mountain of gypsum, and what gypsum is, it's a rock that when you scrape it turns into powder, and if you put that powder with water it gets solid, so you can do it in whatever form or shape you want, and it's really cheap, so we use that to help people that don't have money to build houses. That's one of the projects.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really involved in music as well, so one of the projects is called Worship Studio, and it's a simple studio we started as well, to kind of record gospel songs and get the word going. So
that's awesome, man. Yeah. That's awesome. So, out of all the things that you've been doing in Brazil, what would you say is your biggest encouragement?
Ooh, well, there's been a really big revival in Brazil. To be fair, especially in the south, like churches are like packed up, and they're really going for outreach. So I think one of my encouragements is just to see how young people in Brazil are really open about their faith, and just how they're going like to the squares, to the streets, and out openly and just like worshipping God and preaching the gospel in a really, really good way. So
that's awesome. That's cool.
That's awesome.
So then, what would you say is your biggest struggle? What's the thing you might find most difficult?
Ooh, I think one of the most difficult things where I live is because it's very poor. So as a youth leader, it's difficult sometimes to get people to kind of have a goal or have a dream or to do something in the future, because it's really bad, the situation of some of the young people. So it's really difficult to kind of think ahead and have goals like to the future, what you're going to become, what you're going to do next, if you're not sure if you're even going to have like food in your table next week, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's difficult.
Yeah, definitely. What would you say then you're most looking forward to in the coming year? You've got some great plans coming up.
Yeah,
so about those.
Yeah, next month actually, I'm going to Australia to study in Hillsong College, which it's a dream come true for me, and I just can't believe it, how God has been in control, and until now everything has just gelled so well, so I could go there. And yeah, so my goal is just to equip myself better in worship and theology, to work with God in ministry. Something I don't have a clue of what I'm doing after that.
Yeah.
But I do have 2 years in Australia studying from next month on, so that's really exciting.
That's awesome. What would you say you are most looking forward to about being in England? You're here for a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What are you most excited about the things that you're doing here?
Well, I'm excited because I think I learn more. Because some churches and some people call me to share and things like that, but I actually learn more while I'm here than I serve, and it's just so encouraging to see how people are with me as well in my journey, you know, and they're kind of supportive as well, and it's just good to see and look back as well, because I go everywhere with my grandma and she just tells me all the stories of what God has done and what has happened, and to it to be what it is today.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's really encouraging.
That's cool. Awesome. And what would you say then you feel like God's been speaking to you about recently? Maybe something that's encouraged you, or maybe something that could encourage us. What do you feel like maybe God's been speaking to you about specifically, maybe in the last few months?
In the last couple of days, I think a main thing is waiting and trusting in God. That's a really good, really direct thing that God has been speaking to me through different people as well. And it's quite nerve-wracking knowing you're going to go and stay 2 years in a different country and you don't know anyone. And because of the language as well, I don't write or read really well in English.
Never do many English people.
Yeah. So yeah, basically just rely on Him and know that He's in control, and just commit everything to Him and trust. Yeah,
awesome.
That's the main.
That's so cool. That's awesome. So you're involved this week in kind of a youth club and Youth Alpha and Impact, and you're preaching at our youth-led service.
Yes.
So some really exciting stuff coming up. It's great to have you.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so good.
Thanks.
Make sure you come and say hello to Jonathan. Don't be a stranger. He'll come and chat to you, and hopefully you get to know. You've got to know him a little bit in the last few minutes.
Yeah.
And it'll be great for you to say hello and for him to get to meet you. But we're looking forward to this week.
Obrigado.
And, we'll go from there. Obrigado. Awesome.
Ciao.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.